Alright, bros, what is up? Welcome back to another lifting log. I think that's what I'm gonna try and consistently call these lifting logs. It's probably the best thing to call it. Most accurate thing. So, before we do get started with not necessarily analysing, but just going over the training day, I had a bit of drama happen today. So I usually keep a water bottle at the gym, just because I can't be bothered to keep bringing it to and from the gym. I kind of just leave it like on like a random shelf. But people they've got like a big shelving unit where people put their bags in, different little compartments and whatnot. I just keep it right at the back on the top of the shelf. Anywho, get to the gym, my bottle has disappeared. I assume that a cleaner or one of the gym workers have just sort of moved it to the side or moved it somewhere, got rid of it. But yeah, one of the guys that was on shift. I do know where my bottle is. Have you seen it anywhere? Do you have any like hidden around? Just show me the bottles they had hidden around. Not mine. So I think, oh well, you know, screw it. I have to just get on with the session, being thirsty. Anyways, so I get to my squats. I get to the squat rack where we are now. I set up, and then this gent here, to my left, our left, he rocks up, and I notice, that's a very similar water bottle to mine. What a crazy coincidence. Obviously, being a socially awkward person, I don't speak to the man. I don't ask him, hey, is that my bottle, bro? Did you get that from the shelf? I just leave it. I'm like, oh, whatever. I just drank from the fountain thing today. So, I keep thinking that's probably my bottle. Finish this session, get out, have a shower, get out of the shower, and my bottle, crazily, has reappeared back on the top of the shelf. So, just based on the fact that this bottle is here, it wasn't on the shelf, and it was back on the shelf after this guy left the gym. But the guy's been using my bottle. I am strongly hoping it was the only time he's done it, and that I haven't been sharing the water bottle with the guy, because that's kind of weird. It'd be really, really weird if I've been sharing a water bottle with this dude. I really hope that's not the case. But I'm not going to be using that bottle ever again. He can keep it. I'm not sharing it with him. So yeah. Anywho, a little rant over. So, it's our first week of our peak phase of the Bull Massive training program. And we're starting that day with squats. And this down because the gym music will probably get me copyrighted, which I'm not too fussed about, but you know. Anyways, so working weight, I'm pretty sure it's a delayed week from what I can look at by the numbers and the weights. So worked up to 120 for squats. We did 5 sets. Well, we did 4 sets of 3 reps, and then obviously the last set being the AMRAP set, which is the same when this program's been progressing. So I think on the very last set, I built up to the most 10 reps, which I felt pretty good with. Pretty happy with that. I'm pretty sure the shorter shorts were giving me some extra power, because there's been some, apparently, according to Instagram, there's been some new research that says if you're wearing the short shorts, squats are increased by 30 blah blah %. So yeah. And having a look, my pelvic tilt as well. My ass tilt is reduced as well, which is quite nice to see. I think that I would say that's depth. You guys can let me know if you think that's depth or not. I hope it is. Like powerlifting depth. Obviously, it's not acid grass. I have not got the mobility for that yet. One day, hopefully, I'll have the mobility for acid grass. It's a working process. But I think that's powerlifting depth. Not sure what set this is, but we'll scale along to our last working set, which I think was that one here. I think there's I'm pretty sure this is my last working set for the, I don't know, I keep saying working set. The last set for the squats. I might try and play around a little bit with the bar positioning as well. Maybe next session. Just try to have the bar a bit lower. As you can see here, I'm not sure if you guys have experienced this with uneven flooring. We're trying to set up for stuff, but the floor is very uneven here, which is really irritating. So the bar is just having a field day. Very irritating. I was setting up for pause deadlifts, which I would usually set up on the mats over here, but I just couldn't be bothered because I was going to do front squats straight after, so I wanted just to sort of hog the rack basically. But these were feeling okay. It was the first I've done paused deadlifts, so these weren't feeling too bad actually. I think I'm pausing at the right spot, just below the knees as the pause, and then finish off the rest of the lift. From what I can see, that's kind of the general consensus of the pausing. But it felt alright. I think my form was pretty okay throughout. Nice straight back and all that jazz. And my lower back felt okay as well, considering the lower back tweak we had recently. I keep saying we, you know what I mean. I. You guys haven't tweaked your backs. Well, I hope you haven't. If it has, I'm sorry. It sucks. And just a nice little front view as well. I was starting to get some quads here. Yeah. That quad, nice. That's all I've got after that. I've got some front squats next. And I'm still using the little plate at the bottom to give me a bit more knee over toe, just for some more quad activation so I can get deeper in the squat as well. I think that's probably as low as I can get a squat, just because by the time I'm down there, you can probably see like my hamstrings are already hugging my calves. I'm not sure if I'm blessed or cursed with big calves. It depends on how you look at things. Yeah, 4 sets of those, 80 kg. I think I said 80 the whole throughout, pretty sure. Yeah. And then we finish off with some I finish off with some bent over rows. Just for a nice little, you know, back accessory kind of deal. Get a bit of lat work. And again, no sort of nastiness in the lower back area. I'm starting to think that the lower back tweak could be caused from, I have really appalling sort of like hamstring and like lower back flexibility and mobility. Like I can't touch my toes basically. I can't just stand straight, legs locked out and touch my toes. So I'm wondering if that's a contributing factor to it as to why I'm in my back tweaked. But I will never know. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up this session. Yeah. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for our bench day. Alright. See you tomorrow, guys. Goodbye.